Christopher Charles Skase, the famous corporate success-turned-villain, embarked on his entrepreneurial journey in 1974. He quit the Australian Financial Review to create Team Securities with 3 partners using his savings of $15,000. Skase was born in 1948 in Melbourne, Australia. His father was a radio announcer. He joined a stockbroking firm after he finished school and worked in banking and journalism. He started dreaming big when he took over a small company engaged in tin mining, during the mid-70s. Within 10 years of its operations, Quintex became a household name as Skase controlled 66% of the Australian television market by taking over the national Channel 7 network. The fact was that he could not really pay for them, but this did not stop Skase. In spite of all this, he was one of the most glamorous entrepreneurs during the 80s, with a chain of luxury resorts named Mirage, which ironically was so fitting for his real financial position. Skase, along with his wife Pixie, never shied away from flaunting their wealth in public. They would throw lavish parties, indulge in buying fine art and owned a jet and a yacht. Eventually, it was his imprudent bid to turn into a Hollywood tycoon that led to the collapse of his empire. He bid $1.5 billion to gain control of MGM United Artists movie studio. The bid fell apart, leading to costly lawsuits. Skase failed to pay the first installment of $25 million, and this led to a rapid disintegration of his business. A prolonged strike by pilots in 1989 damaged his interests in tourism. A credit squeeze, along with rising interest rates, hurt Quintex significantly. Quintex's failure resulted in the collapse of the State Bank of Victoria in the same year. Even during these times, Skase continued to pay himself and his executives millions as management fees. When it all ended in July 1991, he declared bankruptcy with personal debts mounting to $80 million and corporate debts of $1.5 billion against his paltry assets of $170 in cash and a few books and clothes. Skase built a business empire from nothing, and initially attracted affection from many citizens who became fans of his style and boldness. The end for him came in 1991 when he fled to Spain, a country that did not have an extradition treaty with Australia. He had 60 criminal charges against him and debts mounting to $1.5 billion. He topped the most wanted list for 10 years in what became famously known as the Skase chase. He was able to escape all attempts to bring him to justice, claiming he could not travel due to illness. The Australian authorities spent a small fortune chasing Skase in Spain, Britain and Cayman Islands, but a network of tax havens and multiple companies beat them in what some considered a witch hunt. Skase, twice married, died of stomach cancer in Majorca on August 5, 2001. He died as one of the most defamed and hated of all Australians as he went through a self-imposed exile after he declined to return home to take responsibility of one of the most spectacular and expensive financial crashes in the history of Australia. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the like button and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and feel free to add us on Instagram. We post pretty much daily, so if you want to be part of it there, feel free to add us there. Thank you again for watching, and until next time, be safe, happy and prosperous.